Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be doing a worst to break of every episode 2 set. Now, episode 2 is not necessarily everyone's favorite. It's kind of, I like it. It's definitely not my favorite, but definitely a lot of my favorite sets come from here. You got the Gunship, HT, and you'll see whether those rank in my worst to break. Of course, I think you know which one is the best. But without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so in worst place, I have the 2002 Jedi Starfighter. Now, I'm pretty sure you can all agree with me, this is a pretty rough looking set. It was back in the day before you could stick the whole astromech in, so it's just the head. Obi-Wan is yellow skin, so not the greatest looking. It's also not the greatest build, I'm pretty sure it's pretty weak, so I really don't like the sets, and like that's kind of why it's here. I just really don't like it. Next on this list is the 2002 Jedi Duel. Now you can see here, it's a really old set. I mean, Yoda, his head mold, not the greatest. Dooku looks kind of fine. It's, yeah, it's not the greatest set. We did get a newer version of this in 2013, which looks much better. This was just tiny. I don't like it very much, and yeah, that's kind of why it's all the way back here. In 16th place, you might be surprised to not see the Clones vs. Droideka Battle Pack. I think that one is a tiny bit better than this one. This is the Jedi and Clone Trooper Battle Pack. And I just think this is, like, terrible because, now, while I love the clones, I love clones, you just can't build an army out of, 2 Jedi. I mean, you get Ki-Adi-Mundi and, Luminara, I mean, not Luminara, Barra Safi. And, I mean, at least in another one, you know, if you really wanted to, you could build an army of terrible Droidekas. So, that's just kind of why I think this is worse than that one. Here, I don't think you want to build an army of Jedi. Next on this list is the Clone Trooper vs. Droideka Battle Pack. And I think we can all agree, this is pretty bad. I mean, you get 2 clones, which is not terrible. I mean, they are 2 different kind of clones, which is a little bit annoying. But those Droidekas, no. And like I said before, this is a little bit better because you could technically build an army of this. I don't think you could build an army of Jedi. So that's just kind of the one reason I think this is a tiny bit better than that one. But it's still a pretty bad battle pack. Next on this list is the Tuscan Encounter. Now this is probably the darkest set we've ever gotten from LEGO. And I have to say, I don't hate this set. The main reason I have it here is just because it's so old. And if we saw another one, I would definitely think it would be really cool. So I kind of hope LEGO does make one. I don't kind of really see them doing it because it is a little dark. Maybe in 2022 for the 20th anniversary of episode 2, maybe they'll do it. It would be pretty cool to just get a remade version of that. But yeah, not the best set, but it's not the worst set. This next set on the list, I know a lot of people don't like, and that is the Homing Spider Droid. But actually, I like it, and I think I like it because it's kind of like an army builder. I mean, if you build a Geonosis mock, you could totally use these. You see a lot of these, and the minifigures are great. You get 2 Super Battle Droids, which is great. You get a plain white Clone Trooper, which is always nice to get. And you get, I think it's Stas Ali. Correct me down in the comments if I'm wrong. But yeah, really cool minifigures. Now, the build is a little weak. I know around the joints, it's a little, it can't really stand that well, but still a really cool set. I like it. Now, I know you might not like it, but this is my list, and I personally like the set. Next on this list is the Duel on Geonosis. Now, as I said before, this is the second iteration of it. And I think this is a much better set. The build is not the greatest, I have to say, but the minifigures are incredible. I mean, you get Poggle, which is exclusive, Dooku, which is also exclusive, that A4 or P4 or something pilot droid is kind of nice. He's not necessarily exclusive, he came in the Advent calendar that year, but Yoda is also nice to get, so great minifigures. You also get that little Death Star plans, which is really cool. So definitely a great set to get if you want to, like, make a separatist, like you want a separatist council or something. So really cool sets. I mean, sorry, not the greatest set, but really cool minifigures. Next up is the 2003 Hillfairy Droid. Now, I personally don't love this set. I don't hate it. I just don't have much to say about it. I mean, it's really big. It's like UCS size, so it's really big. I'm just more of a play version or play scale. It's just not my thing. It's still a pretty cool set. It's just not my thing. Next up is a set that I really want, and that is the Geonosian fighter. And I think it's a really cool set. I really like the design of the Geonosian fighter. It just looks really cool. The cannon, not so much. But the minifigures are also pretty cool. You got those classic old red battle droids, which looks pretty cool. And you got some Geonosians. And actually in 2011 or 2012 we got like this set, but in two different sets. So one set for the Starfighter and one set for the cannon. So it was just, it's cool to see that we once upon a time we would get two sets in one. Look at it do that anymore, unfortunately. But pretty cool set, and I really want to get it. This next set I would also really like to get, and that is the 2003 ATTE, and this was actually the first iteration of any ATTE, so definitely not the best design, but it had some great minifigs. You got 4 regular clones. We never say that anymore, so really cool. I think it may be the biggest, or it may be the 2008 Clone Wars version, but really cool set. And I just kind of want it mainly for those clones. They look really cool. But it would also just be cool because I love ATTs. They're my favorite vehicles in Star Wars. This next set may surprise you that I got all the way up here, but that is the 2015 Hail Fairy Droid. Now, I know a lot of people don't look at this set and think, oh wow, it's a great set, but I personally do. You got a really cool clone lieutenant, which actually came in like a polybag or a promotion or something back in 2013. But this guy, he came with leg printing, so maybe a little different. But he also got 2 super battle droids, which is really cool. And I think the build just looks great. I really want to get it. I think it looks really great, and you got really good minifigures. So I really hope to get it one day. And let's move on to the next one. The 7th best Episode 2 set, in my opinion, is going to be the Jango Fett Slave 1, which only came out once, and we really need a remake. I think this set is one of the kind of most desired sets to be remade. I mean, we got one, I think it came out in 2003 or something, and that was the last time we saw this one. I mean, we've gotten, like 6 Jango Fett Slaves 1, and we're getting one in 2021. So really disappointing that LEGO won't remake this one. Hopefully in 2022, maybe we could get one, but chances aren't too high. But yeah, I really want LEGO to remake this set. It doesn't look the greatest. This next set is a classic LEGO Star Wars set. It is the Republic Gunship from 2002. This has probably the best minifig selection out of every gunship we've ever gotten. Now, just because it has great minifigs doesn't mean it's the greatest model. It's pretty rough. I mean, it doesn't look the greatest. It definitely has a lot of different colors, and the pieces weren't great back then, but the minifigures were definitely kind of what fixed that. You got Jedi Bob, which I kind of want to see again, but I also don't because I think he looks good in, that 2002 version. And we got, I think, 4 Episode 2 regular clone troopers, which we have never seen in a gunship ever since, so it'd be really cool to get another gunship like this, just 4 regular clones, maybe battle droids, maybe 1 Jedi. So yeah, not the greatest model, but great minifig selection. This next set is a set that I really love, and that is the Corporate Alliance Tank Droid. That's a real mouthful, but yeah, I think the only thing that's really stopping this from being a multiple kind of purchasable is the Jango Fett. But I mean, you get a Geonosis battle droid, which I love, a regular Phase 1 white clone trooper, and you get Corporate Alliance Tank Droid. So great set. I love it. I think it was like $30. Cheapest way to get Jango Fett, even now. And I mean, you could probably just resell the Jango Fett, but I love this set. I have one of them, and I really want to get more of them. The next set that I've chosen is a set that we all want to see come back, and that is the Bounty Hunter Pursuit. This set came out in, I think, 2002, and we have never seen it since. So I think everyone wants them to remake it. I mean, it is really old. It's yellow skin. You got chrome lightsabers. You can see here, like, it is really old, so I really want them to remake this. It was a pretty cool scene in the movie, and we could get like a redone Zam Wesell. It would look really cool. And maybe for the 20th anniversary of Episode 2 with that Jango Fett Slave 1, it would look great, and I really want them to remake this. Cracking the top 3, we have the Jedi Starfighter with Hyperdrive. This is a beautiful set. You get incredible minifigs. You get, I think it's R4, which isn't that cool, but you get a Boba Fett, a Obi-Wan Kenobi, which looks great, and a Jango Fett, which looks incredible. I'm pretty sure he's exclusive to the set. I actually think all Jangos are exclusive to their set, but beautiful set, beautiful Hyperdrive and Starfighter. It's a great set, and I think it retailed for $100, which was pretty good in my opinion. And I really want to get this set. It's like one of my favorite sets, and I really want to get it. And yeah, that's kind of just why I think it's a beautiful set. The second best Episode 2 set for me is going to be the 2013 ATT. Now, if you watch some of my recent videos, you'll know that my favorite vehicle is the ATT. I love this set. Now, I know this is like the smallest version we've gotten, and it may have pretty bad minifigs, but I love it. I love Geonosis battle droids. I'm pretty sure the other Jedi is Clone with Trevor. He's exclusive to the set. Mace Windu looks great. Clone, I think it's Commander. So great set. I really want LEGO to remake this. This is like one of my favorite sets that I really want, but I do not own. And yeah, I just really want this, and hopefully LEGO can remake it so I can buy it. My number one pick was probably obvious from the beginning, but that is the 75021 Republic Gunship. This is one of the best sets there are. You get really cool minifigs, you know, battle droids, clones, Jedi. Although I do wish maybe we got a couple more clones, maybe another clone pilot. But I mean, the ship is beautiful. You get well, first of all, there's a handle, which is great. And then the design is great. Unlike the 2008 and 2002 models, which are also great models, but this is just beautiful. I mean, it's the latest gunship we've gotten, not including the UCS version that we're getting in 2021. And it's by far one of the best sets that we've ever gotten. So I really hope they make one, especially now, you know, Season 7 Clone Wars, maybe even because of the Bad Batch. So yeah, I really love this set, and I think we can all agree on that. So yeah, that is going to do it for my worst 2 brick of every Episode 2 sets. This was a great video to make, because I love all the sets. And tell me down in the comments if you would change anything, if you disagree with me, or if you just, you know, want to talk down in the comments. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.